So I saw this comment in the comment section where I made a video concerning that Kenya girl that is claiming that Cubana chief priest impregnated her. You know, I advise Cubana chief priest not to even take responsibility for that child, because as a woman, before you allow yourself to be pregnant for a man, you as a woman should be ready. It means you are ready, you are qualified, you want to take care of a child, you need a child. If you don't need a child, you have no business getting pregnant for anybody without that person's consent. Pregnancy or child coming into this world should be something that both people should come together and agree that yes, we want to produce a child, we want to have a child. You cannot just come and have a child and put it to me, force me to start taking care of responsibility. Meanwhile, I have programmed myself, I know how many children I want to have, I know how I want to live my life. Then you now come and put it to me. Before you know it, the parents of the girl will come and position themselves and want to reap where they did not sow. I made that video, and this girl, I saw this comment in the comment section. She was like, how much was I paid? How much did the Cubana chief priest pay me for me to make that video? Listen, let me tell you, I don't need anybody to pay me, and you know that. I don't need anybody to pay me before I say the truth. I have common sense, I reason. That is why you must not pay me to say the truth. I say my truth and I move on. You get? Because it's becoming too much and becoming too rampant. And some of these girls do these things deliberately. They target people that they want to father their child. And most times, some of these pregnancies that they bring to put it to you are not even your pregnancy. Men, you guys need to pay attention. Some of these girls are out of this. In fact, they are out for the wrong reasons. You have to pay attention. Something happened between my brother and one lady 2 years ago. That's why I said, anytime you're having anything with any woman, keep your calculation. Use your head and be calculating the date or time you're having anything with anybody, both married and single. Because a lot of you are marrying people and taking care of children that are not your own, simply because you had one or two things with that girl. Something happened, and this lady, before you know it, you knew that my brother was married. All of a sudden, your brother was at the forefront, carrying this girl everywhere. It was, in fact, the whole village, everybody, people were like shouting, how can my brother do this kind of thing? How can you be this careless? You are a married man with so many children. Then all of a sudden, you are now doing this with a side chick, this and that, without knowing that that child does not belong to my own brother. Without knowing that that child does not belong to him. He just had a one-night stand with that girl. The next thing we're hearing is that the girl is pregnant. You understand? So when this thing happened, the matter they brought it, the wife was so devastated. She was shouting, she was crying. She called me and said, Auntie, see what your brother did, though. I am dead, though. How am I going to do this? You know, that kind of a thing. She was so disturbed. I called her, I said, calm down. Calm down. Calm, go down. Let us understand what is playing here. I called my brother and I asked him, do you have anything with this person? Tell me the truth. Don't lie. He confided in me and said yes. And something happened on so and so dates. The day this person was doing they were doing a burial. That was the day this thing happened. Then after they have drank and all the rest of them, and that girl, you know, she was all around him. They was playing around. You know, there's a way a woman will push herself. Some of this, they will push themselves. They know that men cannot control themselves. They will push themselves to you. This girl was pushing herself around. They were doing a night wake keep. Throughout the night, this girl was all around him and all the rest of them, without knowing that this girl already was pregnant for another person. She was already pregnant and she came for that night's wake keep. And she was pushing herself around my brother and all the rest of them. Before you know it, this one, now men, useless them. He allowed them himself. He went and plugged his whatever inside the girl. That was it. The next thing we heard was that my brother has impregnated a girl. It was raining everywhere in the village. He has impregnated again. Then the real person that impregnated this girl was the one that was at the forefront. He was the one that was carrying this girl. He was the one that made this in public. He was the one that always carried this girl. He was the one that was making case. I called the wife of her. I said, calm down. Let me understand. My brother, since you said you had something with this girl, let us wait until when she gives birth. We will run a DNA test. That time I was even calm. But if Nana, you no go run DNA test anything, you go carry down your picking, go. I will not even surrender myself for any nonsense, because I've noticed that some of you do these things deliberately. And I told my brother to calm down. That when this girl give birth, we'll go for DNA test. If we confirm that this child is yours, then we'll start taking care of that child. That was what I told my brother. So don't even invest, don't give her money for antenatal. Don't do anything for now. No matter how they push you, don't give your 1 naira. Accept the fact that you had something with the girl. Yes. Let everything wait until when she give birth. Then when we find out that the child is our blood, we will now start taking care of that child. Lo and behold, we are still waiting for this child to give birth. In 2 months' time, this girl give birth 2 months before the time that she said my brother had something with her. That means she was 2 months pregnant before she had that. She was petting around my brother. She's looking for who will take care of that child. She's looking for who will take responsibility of another person's child. That's why as a man, you need to open your eye. As a man, you need to be calculative. A woman carry her dirty body to come and tell you she's pregnant for you. Scrutinize it very well. This lady gave birth before the time. Had it been that we were so stupid to allow her to come in? Because that man that impregnated her was insisting on my brother marrying her. Whatever we are saying, marry her first. Marry her, you have made her, you have put her in a family way. You have to marry her first. You have to marry her first. Without knowing that this man was the one benching the girl. Until she gave birth before the time. Because my brother was very calculative. He said, yes, I had something with her. On the day of this particular burial, that was the day I had, that night of the wake up of that person. We now went back, when we heard that the girl gave birth, we went back and calculated. It still remained 2 months for the time to complete, and she did not give birth untimely. The baby got to 9 months go before they born the pikin. You understand? And that was how this matter ended. We even wanted to make a case safe. Before the man now came and started pleading, the person that impregnated this girl now came. So when this girl now gave birth, people now started asking her, how come? That was when she now said, okay, it was that man that impregnated her. That the man said that she should put it to that man that slept with her. Because after all said and done, the man now asked her, they are relative. Her family person was the one that impregnated her. So in order to cover the shame, they want to push that child to another person. So that is why most of these people, they do it deliberately. They just look for who wants to carry their problem. Coming to tell me how much I'm paid. You don't tell me how much I'm being paid for me to say, because I've experienced this. I know what is going on. I know what is playing. And the earlier we start to attack some of these girls that do this thing, they will reduce. I am not justifying men going out. Even my brother, I was not even happy with him for cheating on his wife. I wasn't happy. I called the woman. I told her, take my words, take me by my words, on my honor as your first daughter of this family. This girl will never be married to my brother unless I'm not alive. No matter what they do, that girl will not come here to co-wife with you. It's not possible. But just calm down, let us understand. That was when the wife now calmed down. But even at that, it caused a serious problem between both of them. They were always fighting. Always fighting. Until when she now heard that this child is not even the husband's own. That was when she calmed down small. You understand? So some of these girls, they know what they do. If they carry that pregnancy, make them, any girl that allow herself to be pregnant, both for single, both for marriage, anyhow it is, you allow yourself, you're playing with a man, be sure that you're ready to carry that pregnancy or the responsibility. Unless you have a concrete agreement, a man promised you marriage and you are dating a man and you know that you guys, both of you want that child. If a child comes in, then you allow the child to be. Some of you, why can't the man wear condom? Women, una not get on their own condom. Because once it comes to women affair, una no go know, but una go do bum, una go do liposuction, una go do breast, una go do nyash, una go do everything. Una wise to that point. Even that girl that is claiming that will be Cubana chief priest in Brigadier, you know, see as she shake her bum, you sabi do all this thing, but when it comes to handling this kind of issue, una no go know how to handle it. My happiness is that at the end of the day, you will be the one to suffer. Just like they say the girl is coming to Nigeria to do this and that. She they suffer now. Maybe she they cry. They look for who go help her. That is how it's supposed to be. So when you know that you are going to suffer for nothing, you better close your legs. all of you defending her, make una go advise una children, make dem dey close their legs. Don't bring any child into this world without the consent of the person that you are going to do it with. It's very, very important.